It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Simons up top. Towns on a screen. Şengün with a steal. Here's Kamari. Here's Doncic. Cranked it in off the glass. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the score by Atlanta. Puts the move on. And Giannis with the dunk.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Pass to Şengün. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Doncic. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Doncic up top. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Luke, the combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Simons outside. Here's the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
In the middle of his third year in the league, Clark, Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time. And now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends. The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Doncic. He has 6.
You're not losing it.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Okoro. Takes it inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
And here's Doncic. Guarded by Okoro. Şengün, the screen. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Towns, left side. 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Doncic outside.
Let's help.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Murray, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
Team second.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 4-point game. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Murray. Still without a bucket. And the layup is good.
I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, BA. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Thomas outside. Offline with a 3. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's a 5-point game. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. A minute 22 left now in the first quarter. There's a screen. Launches it. And Atlanta misses again. Hornets leading by 7. And he buries his first look.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. And Atlanta making a change here. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside. West. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That kind of aggressive and forceful move by West really rubs off on his teammates.
Softly drops in the floater. Simons got 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Kamari. No points yet. Pass to Diabate. It's Thomas on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. There's 6 seconds left in the first. Antetokounmpo for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Charlotte. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Gasol grabs the board. Hornets leading by 10. Going inside. Count it.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hill to take these shots.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Thomas. For three. Gasol grabs the board.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Charlotte's shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And you look at what they shot from the line last season, and it's so much higher. I mean, you wouldn't think it's possible to take such a tumble in the span of just 1 year.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Şengün. They can't stop the run with that one.
Go to corner. Go to corner.
Here's Hield. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Doncic. Hawks trail by 18. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Drives to the hoop. Collier, no good. And so Murray will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the second quarter, held scoreless. To the left wing. Pass to Kamari. Kick by Murray. The Hawks need to get one up here. Just two to shoot. Şengün, the open look. That one's good from the corner. Şengün's got his second basket of the night. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And the basket by Hield.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here's Doncic outside.
Oh my God.
Gasol grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
He takes it in. Out to Hield. Gasol, the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Collier. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now, if you line up for your Hawks, number 1, Cameron Thomas.
Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Marshall.
Oh, come on.
Thomas outside. And he makes it on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
On the take. Collier lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Collier's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Back to Thomas. Here's West. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Excellent effort on the glass that time from West, using his size and strength to reel that one in.
With the drive. The rebound by Atlanta. Murray with it. Here's Daniels. And that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Hield. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Hawks trail by 13. Here's Daniels. Pass to West. 14 feet away. And Bay pulls it down. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
So it's the Hornets now. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. The drive by Simons. The rebound by Atlanta. Now Thomas. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thomas. Bogdanovich with it. Jacks up with three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. .114 left in the first half. Back to Towns. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Fires it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here's Thomas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one. Hornets leading by 10. And it's Simons penetrating. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 13-5 run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Charlotte's shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Here's Simons.
No.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Doncic. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this.
That's so bad, bro. Can he just get upright?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Doncic. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Pass to Okoro. Fires the three. Rebounded by Marshall. Hawks trail by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shot clock at 5. He shoots it. The rebound by Atlanta.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Kicks it to Doncic. Tries the spin move. Pass to Şengün. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo with the block. Doncic right side. Goes up again. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 6.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
And it's Simons penetrating. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Hornets leading by 10.
His first team first. Substitution for your Hawks.
Simons outside. The 3 from Okoro. Connects from downtown. Okoro's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Doncic. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Okoro, no good. Hawks trail by 12. Doncic on the take. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Luka magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Right wing. Towns for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From the high post. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
They set a pick. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Giannis striding in. Out to Simons. The 3. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Doncic. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Hornets. Antetokounmpo striding up court on the break.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Doncic with it. 15 points in the game. Pass to West. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. They need this. Another miss by Doncic.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And Atlanta making a change here. 1:41 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Gasol. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
Goodness gracious, pal. Come on, man. Don't do him like that.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Thomas drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Daniels has got 7.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Pass to Gasol. Out to Hield. Bay outside. Now Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt. And rejected.
He's staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Daniels. 1 second left. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie thinks. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Gasol with the block.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block.
Hawks trail by 10. Here's Doncic. Back to Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Şengün. He does not get the second one. Hornets leading by 9. To the right side. Now Gasol. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Kamari. And here's Doncic. Five on the clock. Luka on the attack.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Charlotte leading by 7. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Oh, down low, the Greek Freak.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Okoro outside. Pass to Simons. It's stolen. Here's Kamari. Covered by Towns. Beyond the arc. Kamari, no good. Charlotte leading by 8. To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes...
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Doncic. Here's Şengün. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Şengün. Hawks trail by 9. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Doncic. Pass to Kamari.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he drops the first.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his third foul so far.
He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game.
The Hawks trailing. And here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 22 points.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Towns. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
Here's Doncic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good job by Shingo finding the open man. It's what great centers do.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Atlanta with a rebound. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
There's a minute 47 left to the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't go. Shooting 8 for 15 now. Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Daniels. Back to Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moment.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
On the wing, Daniels. Doncic with it. And now by Okoro. Oh, Doncic, a strong drive.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
He's stupid.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Şengün. Pass to Kamari. Thomas outside.
Timeout, timeout.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. Hits both from the stripe. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Here's Thomas. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Charlotte winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Fuck, I pressed the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong thing.
NBA champion Jason Tatum here, and welcome.
On D&D.
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. The Nets will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Brooklyn. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Lillard with it. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Giannis with it. Lillard picks him up. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Dort. Back to Lillard. Here's Dort. Lillard outside. On the clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you. Very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done in soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here is Antetokounmpo following Lou Dort's three. Now here's Giannis. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Cans it from downtown.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to Okoro. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Lillard with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Simons on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. This one for three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. At the elbow, it's Lillard. It's Dort on the wing. Nobody near Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they would take that look every trip down the floor. Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 8. Dunn right side. Outside, Dort. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Lillard. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose? Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Okoro. The score now all even. Okoro's got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Giannis. With 1 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Now here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. .103 left to play in the first. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Now, here's Simons. Over to the left wing. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. This is his first free throw of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And he's good on the second. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And Simons has got the ball here for Charlotte, trailing by 5.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Here's Lillard. Here's the drive. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Kicks it out to Giannis. And the 3 off target. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Nets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Collier. It's rebounded by Portis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And here's Miller, following the 3-pointer by Buddy Hield. Out to the right wing. Back to Miller. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Collier. Still yet to score. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now, here's Gasol. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's good, 2 points.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Here's Miller. It's a 3-point game. Screen by Nurkic. And it's Miller penetrating. Yes, that goes in. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the inside. Gasol inside. And Gasol with the dunk.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall. Duncan probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Now, here is Miller. 5 points in the game. The 3. Gasol with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Miller surveying the floor. Miller with another miss. The Hornets trail. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success.
Oh my
Lord. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here is Miller. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Oh, my God. I couldn't even jump.
Hits it from three-point range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Down low. Nurkic with the steal. Miller outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Hield. You know, Greg, one thing you noticed, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Now here's Gasol. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Right side Gasol. Off on the layup. Nets leading by 6. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down home.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Gasol inside. They need this. And the layup is up and in. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Miller outside. Gasol with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. On the wing, Hield. Pass to Collier. Right side Gasol. And here is Olenek. 4 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Gasol. And now just a 4-point Nets lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Miller outside from deep three-point land. Miller with another miss.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got his first points of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
There's Miller with the 3.
Come on, come on, come on.
Miller with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Nurkic. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
Nurkic has that shot in his arsenal, which is something that the defense has to recognize.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. That's tipped. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Okoro with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Brooklyn leading by 4. To the paint. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
And Simons, here we go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
.20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Driving in, machetes his way, Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows.
Someone stops him, just let it go.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Brooklyn. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Simons has got the ball here for the Hornets. 6-point game. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg. Giannis showing creativity.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Right wing. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Simons. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And here is Okoro. Covered by Lillard. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half
Come
of play
on,
now.
man. Nigga shouldn't be taking the
outside.
ball up.
Lillard outside. Can't hit from the elbow.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And they double up Antetokounmpo.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a jam.
Thank you.
Simon.
Fuck. Cut.
And that's some serious
All I'm
lift
asking you to
off from
do.
Simons. Wow.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lillard, right side. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And the Nets miss again. Outside, Simons. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there. For some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Antetokounmpo inside. Towns trying to get open. Antetokounmpo, no good. To the right side. Back to Lillard. Done outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Back to Miller. Six to shoot. Outside, Dort.
You're not going to help?
The Hornets pull it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Simons. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn trailing. Miller outside. Pass to Dort. Dunn right side. Dort with the ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Dort's got 8.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Hornets trail. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Pass to Olynyk. The shot. Rebound by Nurkic. So it's Brooklyn now. Miller outside. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Brogdon outside. Takes it inside. And it goes down 2 points. And now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hield attacking. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Hornets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
Oh, my God. No, that should just be a steal.
Shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good for Miller.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Outside for Gasol. Makes it off the glass. Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Miller outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
3-pointer Hield.
Oh, I thought I hit that bitch. Oh, I thought I hit that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I hit that bitch.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And time.
55.
That was some bullshit.
3/10 quarters behind it.
That was some bullshit. I thought I hit
1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Nets. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordy Fernandez was telling the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Collier. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bey. Here's Olynyk. Done with some nice D. The Nets with the lead. Lillard attacking. Adebayo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Here's a Roraw. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Bay. And here is a Roraw. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Uncovered. And a Roraw pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Timeout. That's going to draw time down the floor.
Come on, man.
Close to being a legal screen.
Great.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Now Simons to take the lead. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Dunn. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. A kick out to Simons. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He touched the ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Dunn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just get bailed out the whole fucking game, dog. Oh my god, dog. That is crazy, bro. That's a foul.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Adebayo with the elbow. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Antetokounmpo up top. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 16 here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Miller in the corner. And it's Miller with the jam.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Antetokounmpo with the ball. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Miller throws it down hard.
Bam is a menace defensively. This time he uses those active hands to start the break.
Towns down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Now here's Towns. .129 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Hornets trail by 7. Over to the wing. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Okoro wide open. He fires. And misses it off the right side of the rim. That's a 2 from Lillard. And that one, good. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And it's Simons missing. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Lillard with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
did not turn it down. And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it back. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. And another 3 for Charlotte. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Doesn't go that time. From deep three-point land, misses there. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters.
Just bailed the nigga out. Like, that was so lame, bro. GG, came in the next